Hi guys, I'm Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing today's Ascension messages for um, April 24th through 28th, 2020. Before I get started, we had some extra messages that came out today. Prepare for battle, and this was talking about like the human mind. And I got this feeling that a lot of people are just going through like these times or periods of adjustment to where you're what is it, like the more you become aware, the more that you're getting out of the human ego, or those things that tell you things are this way or that way. The programming is breaking down, the structures of all of that is breaking down, and new ones are being set up. So a lot of pushing through fear, seeing things for what they were or what they are, becoming more and more aware, becoming more fine-tuned or in alignment is what I'm getting. Yeah, but a lot to do with the human ego and the mind. Okay, and then eating habits are going to change. Your body is adjusting to these ascension energies, the frequency changing, things like that. So you're going to have your body's going to be adjusting to. I really hate this camera on this new phone, but anyway, your body's going to be adjusting to the changes in because of the frequencies of the energy. Something to do with that, okay? And there wasn't any cards that came out while I was shuffling. There actually was a couple, but I ended up putting them back in. One of them was Ostination card, so if it did, if it does come back out, we'll know that it's for this reading. But I was feeling a little bit, okay, let me just describe it. I have periods many times within a week's time where this happens to me, where I am physically, consciously awake, aware. However, my spiritual body would be split off into different places, different astral realms or dimensions, whatever you want to call it. And it makes my human in this dimension feel very all over the place, very spaced out, so to speak. And that's where I'm at today. That's where I started. I started feeling that way last night, and really having some deep healing going on with meditation and stuff, so it makes sense. But anyway, some of you may be going through that as well. A lot of you, I just heard. Okay. Universal energies, what messages do you have for April 24th through 28th, 2020 for all individuals already aware? Am I supposed to take both of these? Am I supposed to take this one? Okay, I was told no, but it is Mickle and Muckle, and this is just like one of those like tricky, could be confusing energy, just feeling like mopey, up and down even. But this also could be what I'm hearing, like growing through, like something to do with being childlike through the growing spurts or something of that sort. I feel like I should have just kept that card, but I heard no. The first one is Ebel the Retriever. Let me see what I'm getting off this card. I feel like this is talking about the retrieval of our thoughts, our okay, let me just tell you what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this energy of heart opening and the mind becoming more clear or more out of the ego and more heart centered. But I feel as if it's almost like a balance between the two. And I don't really know how to put this into words any better than the way that I'm saying it. However, but yeah, it's kind of like an alignment or a balance between the physical 3D human mind and the spiritual um, part of our heart. Like gosh, this is hard to describe, but the essence of that's deep within us, something of that sort. Am I saying this right? I'm hearing I am. Okay. Um, but it's almost like you're going to feel a need or want to collect your thoughts a lot, or to try to organize your thoughts, and you may feel like you can't do that. You may feel like you're not having success with that. That's going to be normal, is what I'm hearing. But I feel like you're coming back to, it's about coming back to like that higher spiritual self. I don't know how else to put this into words. 505, I was told to tell you guys. Let me see what this card is talking about. I feel like it's not even going to be talking about what the energies is that I'm seeing on this card. It may. Okay, but anyway, this is a number 41 card. 4 is about the angels working with you. 1 is about staying positive, new beginnings, as well as put that together. That's a 5. That's about positive change and transformation. But I'm also getting this could be to do with the throat chakra and speaking your truth as well. 41. Let me see what this has to say. I also get a shyness or a, I don't know. Hopes, wishes, loyalty. Where am I supposed to go here? Ibel is trying to remind you of something you have lost, a hope perhaps, or a dream. You may have thought it gone forever, but he is holding it out to you for reconciliation. Okay, before I go read any further, I'm getting something to do with like, some of you are having issues in your relationships. This doesn't necessarily mean romantic relationships. This can be any. But when it comes to speaking your truth, and you're finally getting out of this energy or stuckness that enabled you, or that is going to enable you to be able to speak your truth. A lot of you are going to have people that are not going to be very accepting of whatever your truth is. Keep pushing through and keep speaking your truth anyway. But I feel like this has to do with relationships, and I'm hearing yes. It says the way may not be obvious, but his clever nose has scented a path, a potential opening for bringing this into your life. Sometimes Ibel may be saying that a long-awaited dream is at last arriving on the scene, and there is nothing we need to do but open our hearts and minds to it. However, we usually have to work for it. Another attribute of Ibel is loyalty. I keep like seeing a mirror and a reflection. So some of you may have like people in your life, relationships in your life that are mirroring things to you that you need to work on yourself. Again, I'm feeling that this has to do with the ego. Letting go of ego-ish type things. Fears, looking at the shadow side, and I don't know what it has to do with it, but I feel like the heart and the mind coming in balance, the spiritual part, I don't know how else to say it, but the spiritual part of the heart coming in balance with the physical human mind is going to help people to speak their truth. It's going to help them to feel more in balance, more I don't know, more prepared for battle, I guess, is what it is, because that's what this extra message was about. Prepare for battle of the human mind. So I don't know, I'm just going to go move on with this reading and see what else they have to say. But am I supposed to do any more of the fairy cards? What cards am I supposed to go to? Angels, what messages do you have, please, for April 24th through 28th, 2020, for all individuals already aware? Am I supposed to take both of those? Ariel, new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Okay. Okay, a lot of you are having crown openings, or other beings, ascended masters, angels, even higher self, or other aspects of yourself that are working on you in the spiritual, something to do with clearing out blockages, and I'm feeling as well as the throat chakra is being cleared out. A lot of people are feeling things being pulled out, or either throat hurting, itchy, scratchy, feeling like you have to swallow. One day your voice sounding really good and glorious when you sing. Next day it sounds really hoarse. That's throat chakra being worked on. 929, I was told to tell you. But this is, some of you are opening up to empathic abilities, walking into a room, feeling the energies. You already know what's getting ready to happen. You know just about what everybody in the room is feeling. Some of you have already been empathic, but like your empathic abilities or gifts are starting to be more enhanced, more You're more aware of your abilities. You are starting to feel more in your power, more in alignment. They're starting to feel more balanced out. Yes, I hear a lot of people are astral traveling. Make sure that you're connecting with your higher self during this time is what I'm hearing. Okay. And this is going to help you for whatever is going on in the heart, in the spirit. I really am not for sure exactly how else to say that, because I'm getting images and not words. But anyway, the balance between the spirit and the mind. Yes. Okay. Um, Okay, and I'm also hearing that some of you, as you're starting to have that balance between the heart and mind, um, I'm hearing something again about the heart song. I'm seeing melodies coming up out of the heart. I'm even seeing them like going out and connecting to the land, and it's almost as if it's like a constant connection, a stream of just constant connection, something like that. And I'm hearing yes, and I'm just seeing these notes going out and wrapping around different places in the earth, to the trees, to the flowers, to the animals and things like that. So it's almost like it puts you in direct contact, or either you're just so open and aware that you're just really in tune and in balance and alignment with all that is, with love, with creation, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Yes, 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 they say. Okay. Gosh, this card is saying a lot of stuff, as well as some of you are starting to feel like remembrance of being angels, maybe starting to feel wings growing out of your back, maybe two sets of wings, even three sets of wings, feeling like you're growing really, really tall. Some of you may be having like experiences in what some people would call heaven, in those blissful realms or dimensions, whatever you want to call them. Um, a lot of people are astral traveling, connecting with the astral during meditation, and starting to meet other like beings in the astral or etheric. I'm hearing major awakenings are happening, is what I'm hearing. Major breakthroughs. A lot of people pushing past and through major fears or traumatic events that has become like recalled or came back up to be healed. Astoria, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. And I feel like this is about working hard, duty, like having that willingness, open minded, to the things that you're experiencing while you're going through, you're meditating and astral traveling. Some of you having out of body experiences, but this is talking about like, finally reaching that point of breakthrough. So a lot of you are getting there, or are already there, or just got there. Okay. Um, and there's so many different spiritual gifts that are opening up and awakening in people. The gift of knowledge, wisdom is what I'm hearing, empathic abilities, all of them, clairsentience, clairaudience, what have you. Um, the big thing here is that so many people are having, finally getting to a part of breakthrough because of the hard work and dedication that they've put in. It is a lot of hard work, pushing past fears and healing traumas, and, forgiving people, and, all of those things that you have to do. Falling in love with yourself, learning to love unconditionally yourself so that you can love other people unconditionally. All of that, learning to connect to all that is, understanding and learning the truth that you are, you no different than God. We all are the same energy of love. It's just, about rising through states of consciousness, ascending. But anyway, a lot of you are breaking through, having breakthroughs is what I'm hearing. What cards do I go to now? Universal energies, what messages do you have, please, for April 24th through 28th? Heal away addictions. It is time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. Codependency is coming up again. So whoever this is for, if you feel like you have to depend on somebody else to make make you feel love or happiness or joy, and you can't do that for yourself. That's a codependent way of being. For some of you, this could be chemicals. This could have to do with gambling or sex, drugs, rock and roll, what have you. Whatever it is, however you need to get rid of that, pray. Ask that your guidance will show you during meditation exactly how to get rid of these addictions. Some of you may need a 12-step program. Some of you, it may just be about getting into your DNA and turning off certain aspects of your DNA so that those addictions will go away. There's many different possibilities that could happen with this. Connect with Archangel Raphael. The green and gold orb is what I always see for Raphael, but connect with that angel or that energy of that angel, and see what you're supposed to do to heal those addictions, whatever they may be. A lot of times, if it's codependency, it's just about am I supposed to take these two? Okay. Codependency is just about pushing past your fears of not being enough, not being worthy, not being desired, not being loved, feeling rejection, whatever those things are. A lot of times it goes back to your childhood or things that's happened in this lifetime. Sometimes it could be ancestral things that have carried over and to this timeline that you need to heal. It could be so many different things. So whatever it is for you, make sure that you connect. Ask your guidance, Archangel Raphael, to help you to heal those addictions. The more that you heal, whether it's codependency, whether it's actual addictions or what have you, the more awakenings that you will have, the more that you'll see that you become more and more aware. Your gifts will become more heightened, or your intuition might become very spot on, what have you. What other messages do you have, please, for April 24th through 28th, 2020? For all individuals already aware. Am I supposed to take this one? Both of them? Okay, let me stop here. Okay, be willing to forgive, and Archangel Michael came out together. It says, ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Again, I'm feeling, working with Archangel Raphael for this, I'm feeling like this has something to do with resentments, with self. This could be to do with family members that have done you wrong or what have you. I feel like there's a lot to do with the family dynamic being healed right now, which is going to help the heart and mind to come in balance as well. Yes, I hear. Okay, Archangel Michael, you're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting you and guiding you through this situation. A lot of people are still in separation with their twin flame or soulmate. Some of you are moving out of karmic contracts with romantic partners, feeling alone, lost, confused. Make sure that you call upon this angel as well as Archangel Raphael to help you with this situation. How do I heal this situation? But during that process, while you're feeling those lower vibrating energies of maybe fear or doubt, or even not feeling enough or what have you, ask that Archangel Michael put his shield of protection all the way around you. See a cocoon of light, going all the way around you and expanding, as far out into your auric field as you want it to expand. And then you can also see your energy being grounded to the earth and pull up energy from the earth to surround you. There's so many different ways, but make sure you're protecting yourself at all times right now. A lot of things are going to try to attach to your auric field when you're having those fearful energies come up, when you're processing all those energies, or whatever it may be, while you're going through your ego death, shadow death, taking a look at your shadow side, what have you. But this is about being willing to forgive yourself. Okay, this is self-healing is what I'm hearing. There may be other people that you need to be willing to forgive, but I feel like this is being open-minded to clearing the things out that you need to clear out, that you may or may have not done, or what have you, for people, or just clearing things out that you may have done that was of low, I don't know, whatever it may be. Pray, meditate, find out what it is. What cards am I supposed to go to, please? What cards am I supposed to go to? Thank you. Universal energies, what messages do you have, please, for April 24th through 28th, 2020, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey? Am I supposed to take this one? Thank you. A fiery climax approaches. This is a full moon in Aries. Okay, and I'm getting like a lot of romance, a lot of I don't know. It just seems like a lot of turning of events because people are doing what they need to do to make the situations better. I feel like, again, this is in relationships. This could be with a twin flame, a soulmate. This could be with family members or your children, even friends, maybe. But I feel like this has to do with connection, like the connection being more balanced, more in alignment. But the romance that I'm seeing, let me just explain to you what I'm seeing about this. Like, I feel like it's going to come in different ways than what you expect. And I'm just going to give you an example. So, I've been going through a dark night of the soul, really pushing past some fears, walked away from Nick completely, deleted him on Facebook, blocked his number on my phone because that's the only way that I knew how to do it. But in the backgrounds, while he was deleted and blocked and all that stuff, he had went and got pictures off of his phone and had them printed out and put on his and put into a frame on his table. And first of all, he did that and I didn't know it. So that's one way of being romantic. And I found out that, he had did that. It really made me feel good. It made me feel desired and wanted and loved and appreciated. And then just like yesterday, he was showing me where he had took a picture of a grid that he made me and put it in front of my picture and intended that the attributes of those crystals that he had used for this grid I would feel. And that's another way that he was being romantic. He didn't even realize that's what he was doing, but to me that's more romantic than getting flowers. Okay, it's romantic because he did it behind the scenes without expecting anything in return and didn't know that I had done the same thing. I bought a picture of him. I had printed off a picture of him and I goofing around on my phone. I put it on my wall of manifestation with my kids' pictures and a couple other things that are up there, some affirmations and stuff. So like we both were behind the scenes working and being, even though he didn't know I did that, and until I showed that to him, it made him feel good that I did that. Do you see what I'm getting? So a lot of romance, a lot of fire coming in, a lot of passion is what I'm hearing, compassion. But there, people that they're really just working on themselves right now is what I'm hearing. Yes. Okay. These cards, thank you. What other messages do you have, please, for April 24th through 28th, 2020, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? Thank you. Am I supposed to take all three of these? The top? Look at the bigger picture. Full moon and Sagittarius. Again, I'm seeing people praying and meditating, seeking guidance on what their next move is, what they're supposed to be changing in their life, what fears they need to push past, what healing they need to do on themselves. A lot to do with inner healing still. Whatever you're mirroring in other people that you don't like in other people, guarantee you need to work on it in yourself. So take a look at that is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing there's still a lot of people that are breaking through illusions or delusional thoughts, what have you, that have to do with their partner or even friends and family members. A lot to do with just pushing through, pushing past fears, going with the flow. Not expecting things to be or turn out the way that you would expect them to. 23, but expecting less and being surprised by more, if that makes sense. You're going to be shocked by the turn of events with the way that people are treating you is what I'm getting. As long as you take care of and heal the parts that you need to heal, I promise you, you're going to start to see the relationships turn around and become more in balance, more unconditional love. Because people are loving themselves, so they're able to give love to people in a different way. A lot of people are starting to move out of denial and seeing the truth for what it is. If you've been not doing something for somebody or not treating somebody in a proper way, you're going to start to see those things. It's going to feel yucky. It's going to feel bad. But once you get past those things, there's going to be a lot of balance come between the heart and the mind, but awakening of so many different gifts. Awareness, keen awareness is what I'm hearing. Am I supposed to? Okay. The energy is gaining momentum. I'm going to go ahead and take both of these cards. I was told to take this one, but I feel this one too now. But anyway, a lot again with the crown chakra opening, people being getting creative, sparks of energy, feeling led to maybe write, journal, write books, not read, play music, dance, be artsy, anything. This could be anything, but I feel like a lot of people are just finally getting unstuck, starting to feel unstuck. If you're not feeling unstuck yet, I'm sorry that you're not feeling unstuck. However, everybody awakens in different stages and in different ways, and it depends on how much work you're putting in. So put in a lot of work and you'll get here. So, I also feel like this is a lot to do with twin flames right now, coming in alignment, becoming balanced. I feel like, even though it's been up, down, it's starting to even out. It's starting to just go up and up and up. Okay. You're going to have a little bit of energies that are going to kind of like peek out the sides there and give you a little bit of fear or a little bit of doubt or whatever, but you're going to be aware of that, which is going to push you right back into that upward forward movement. Yes. Which is helping you to get very close to achieving your goals. Okay. Again, the light is starting to peek out of the darkness. Okay. There is light at the end of the tunnel, guys. Yes, they say. A lot of pinks, magentas, purples, violets, and blues. So throat chakra, crown chakra, throat chakra. A lot of teal even. So you guys might want to, possibly think about connecting with the teal colors and this magenta and violet during meditation. Yes, I hear. Okay. Get out and connect with the sun gaze, and you'll be surprised at the color activations that'll happen for you. A lot of people might say, well, you always see colors when you're out in the sun, but they're activations, guys. Trust me, just sun gaze. Try 3 seconds on each eye for just a few minutes at a time, and then don't worry about it. Animal spirit guides, what messages do you have, please, for April 24th through 28th, 2020, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Grouse or grouse, I'm not for sure exactly how that's pronounced. I feel a lot of people are starting to feel a little bit more upbeat because they're really starting to move upwards. They're really starting to become more aware, but they're feeling like getting out and doing more. They're wanting to participate more, and that's literally from one day to the next. It can be that extreme of a change. This is me, so a lot of you may be going through that extreme change, but dancing, listening to music, just getting out and being barefoot on the ground and walking in a riverbed, gardening, whatever. All of this is going to help you to continue to move upwards, to continue to feel that it's going to help you to continue to feel balance as you're shifting through these frequencies, as you're adjusting, as we were talking about, having these breakthroughs. There's a lot of adjustments that come before those breakthroughs that are real uncomfortable. So this may be uncomfortable in your skin, itchy, scratchy feelings, tinglings, gas sensations, pains in different parts of your body, tension in your body, feeling nauseous or dizzy, feeling like your spirit's coming out of your body, your eyes being blurry, your ears having ringing and pulsating energies. You could feel like you're spinning. So many different things could be going on right before a breakthrough. So just know, fears, many, many fears, doubt, a lot of doubt coming up right before a breakthrough. But so many are like right on the cusp of it. What other messages do you have, please? Thank you. Condor, you are too enmeshed in this situation. So step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions and taking any action. Okay, some of you are wanting to rush back into connection, whether it be with a twin flame or a soulmate or just a karmic relationship or what have you. Some of you are too quick to rush back into it. Step back, get a different perspective. Didn't we have that card come up? I guess we don't. But anyway, get a different perspective on, the situation and allow yourself to heal. There's still inner healing that needs to be done. Okay, I'm hearing inner and outer healing that needs to be done. So make sure that you're not rushing into things. Get help from your guidance, pray, meditate, and see exactly what you're supposed to be doing before you move or put in any action into it. This could also be somebody with, this is a career change or a career move. Some of you was just let go from a career or a position, maybe due to the corona thing, or the business might be shutting down or what have you. But I feel like this was God's way of releasing you from the old so that he can give you better or new. Okay. New, more money, a better people to work with, what have you. But this is for some of you. And again, I'm feeling throat, and see the teal and the purple in here. I would just connect with those colors and see what kind of activations they give you. If they give you any activations, let me know. But I feel like they're going to. I'm getting like a feel of crown, ears, eyes with this card, like an activation of crown, ears, eyes. Maybe there's energy starting to, I'm kind of feeling it already, so I'm not real sure, but I'm being told ears, crown, eyes. And I'm not really being told, but I'm seeing flashes of those things, so that's what I feel like I'm being told. Okay, are there any other cards that need to come out today? Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. I am the change I wish to see in others. I am the change I wish to see in others. So be that change, and you'll start to see the healing take place in the other people. You'll start to see the situations turn around for the better. You'll see more romance. Even if it's with friends, you'll still see romance coming into the situation where there's more joy, there's more fun. You might laugh more. You might just feel more connected. Okay, so be that change, and you'll see the change in everybody else. I am my own superhero. Start to fall in love with yourself. See your worth. See the power that you have. You know, become in alignment with unconditional love for yourself. 3133, I was told to tell you, but anyway, I am my own superhero. I am focused on what I want. Use I am affirmations to stay focused on what you want. Journal every day. You know, put Post-it notes up all over your house until you start to manifest those things. Have a manifestation journal, what have you. Anyway, guys, this is a really long reading. So if you guys could please like, share, subscribe, and follow. Let me know down in the comments below if this reading resonates with you, or if you got any kind of activations from the teal and purple or magenta colors. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.